We will now study the effect on equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity when supply is perfectly elastic and perfectly inelastic. First, I have drawn when supply is perfectly elastic. So, the supply curve S is a horizontal line parallel to the x-axis. The initial demand curve is D0, D0, downward sloping. Equilibrium point initial E0, equilibrium quantity Q0 and price is P. Now suppose demand curve shifts to the right, that is demand increases due to some reason or some factor other than price. So the rightward shift is indicated by this rightward arrow. New equilibrium is E1 and the new equilibrium quantity is Q1. So we see that price remains the same, only the equilibrium point shifts to the right and thereby equilibrium quantity increases from Q0 to Q1. Now let us consider a decrease in demand and thereby a leftward shift of the demand curve from D0, D0 to D2, D2. New equilibrium point is E2. Again price remains the same but equilibrium quantity falls from Q0 to Q2. So see children, since price is same, that means price is same because supply is perfectly elastic. There is only effect on equilibrium quantity but not price because demand has either increased or demand has decreased. So there is only effect on equilibrium quantity but not price. Now let me explain the case when the supply is perfectly inelastic. Again I measure in the y-axis price. This is the origin. The x-axis I measure here quantity. Supply is perfectly inelastic means supply curve is vertical parallel to the y-axis. Yes, so initial demand curve is D0, D0. Initial equilibrium is E0. Initial equilibrium quantity Q0 and initial equilibrium price is P0. Again, let us consider an increase in demand. So demand curve shifts to D1, D1 indicated by this rightward arrow. This will be the new equilibrium point E1. And the equilibrium price increases to P1 from P0 to P1. But equilibrium quantity remains the same. Now let us consider a decrease in demand indicated by D1, D1. We show it by the leftward arrow. The new equilibrium will be E1. So see children, the equilibrium price has fallen to P2. The new equilibrium, let me write E2. The previous one was E1. So this is E2. So equilibrium price has fallen from P0 to P2. So since supply is perfectly inelastic, that means supply does not respond to change in price. So equilibrium quantity has remained unchanged. There has only been an effect on equilibrium price. With increase in demand, equilibrium price has increased from P0 to P1 and with decrease in demand, the equilibrium price has decreased from P0 to P2. Again I repeat, since supply is perfectly inelastic, equilibrium quantity has remained unchanged at Q0. With increase in demand, equilibrium point has shifted to E1. Thereby leading to increase in equilibrium price from P0 to P1 and with decrease in demand to, it will be D2, D2. With decrease in demand to D2, D2, the new equilibrium point is E2. Thereby equilibrium quantity remain unchanged at Q0 but equilibrium price has fallen from P0 to P2. I hope it is clear and all the points are correct. Let me check once again. E0, E1, E2, D0, D0, D1, D1, D2, D2. And in the above case, initial equilibrium E0, new equilibrium to the right E1, new equilibrium to the left E2, initial equilibrium Q0, it has increased to Q1, then decreased to Q2. Okay, so this was the case when supply is perfectly elastic and supply is perfectly inelastic. I hope everyone will understand.